We are just getting started.
That's the P-switch.
This is part 1 of part 2.
This episode has been very long and convoluted,
where I pimp out the passenger side of my DIY ProMaster camper van, where I bring it to life by adding walls, a kitchen cabinet, a sink, plumbing, and even an outdoor shower. In part 1, we are focusing on the walls and the kitchen cabinet.
What I do know is I am going to get started by drawing a template of what I think the shape of this piece of wood is going to be. What we're dealing with is this insert. We're dealing with the curve in the corner, and we're going to be dealing with the bump on this end. I'm going to just start by making lots of measurements. What you gonna do? 77 and a half. 77 and a half.
My main goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody.
My main goal is to get this one, and then I will hammer this in to get it flush. This wood is a little warped, so it's doing this thing that if I get this end flush, it tapers in, and I want to lock this in before I go any further. This doesn't need to be entirely flush as long as it's not poking out too much, because there's just going to be a big piece of plywood covering this. You know, I used to have a driver. I don't know where it went, but I don't have it anymore. If I push enough. Here! What are you gonna do? Buy more expensive wood? No. I've had this for a really long time. I think it's gonna give up soon. Under here, what we've got is now this. A flat surface. But if I want to put a piece of this, I can. Tried with all my might to get this cut right. Somebody pray for me, because if this isn't right, I might cry. Because I spent an exuberant amount of time measuring and remeasuring and doing all the things you're supposed to do. Let's check out what's happening here. Okay. That. I'm gonna have to attach this first. That looks good, that looks good. That looks good. I think we're pretty good. And anything we're not, it's not my problem. It is my problem. Stay. That needs to come down a little bit. I'm very excited, but it's difficult to do on your own. Physical gymnastics. More. I'll be honest with you, I'm a little unsure what the plan was with all of this. Even now, I'm unsure. Did I cut it too short? No, because I was gonna come to here. That was my plan. Is it evident that I don't know what I'm doing yet? I don't know yet. One thing at a time. Would brad nails be prettier? Absolutely. Can I rely on them? I don't think so. I definitely think I should have extended this past this area and just carved around here. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say, but I'm gonna do it anyway. There's quite a different variety of ways to accomplish this portion. And what I have determined is that I'm going to extend this. This will be covered by a backsplash. And because I put these here, it should be pretty stable. The cabinets are gonna come, the top cabinets are coming down to here, 12 inches. And the countertops will be 35 and a half, so coming up to here. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. This is feeling great. I'm really enthusiastic about how this is looking. There was a lot of videos that just like this area looked different and it was like coming out and bumping out, and I just really didn't want that for myself. As you know, we have the seat in here and we have a mini fridge, not like a 12-volt top open fridge. So
Space is like really important in my build. Eventually when my kid gets older, maybe we'll remove the seat and I can install a shower, but there's just a lot in my build that is different than the builds on the market. I'm really happy with this. I'm really happy. I'm slaying so hard right now. Well, it's time. I don't know how well this is gonna go, but I haven't sanded this yet because I didn't want to have to re-sand it. Okay. I would say we're very close. Okie dokie. I mean, that's looking pretty good. Yeah, I'm really, really happy. I did all of this planning, but I still had some miscuts. Working down here now, and my issue that I'm running into is anything in red, right? And it's not even a real issue. What we've got is I, for some reason, thought I could shorten the entire distance by 15 instead of just having the interior be at least 15. So what I've done is I've had the interior be 14.8 for my gray water system, which these are the measurements up here. I had to readjust. This entire thing is just going to be longer than what I'd like, but that's okay. It's a van, you know? So what if I have to shimmy to get in my van? We'll be all right. For some reason, when I made my large measurement for the entire shelf, I measured 37.5, but it looks like I can go all the way up to 40 inches, which gives me a little bit of extra space for my cabinets, for the pull-out drawers, which is nice. What would you do? Into a wee bit of an issue. It's short. And this isn't the complete length it's short by, but I'm brainstorming right now. In my inspo, I wanted a spice rack, but I didn't plan for it in my mock-up. And the way my planning works is I try to plan as much as I can in advance, but my world isn't always accurate. So I'm getting an accidental spice rack. I've cut it a little short, and now I need to solve that problem. So I'm just gonna make a spice rack for this section. It will have to be a little short on the bottom so the piping can go through, but this will be an add-on later that I do in another video. For now, I'm going to fully install this cabinetry and work on the PEX tubing, and then once the PEX tubing's in, I will build the additional spice rack. My bed ends right here, so it'll be this little area that it rolls out. The cabinet top will continue to the bed, and this will sit under.
Design, and that's all 6 wine charged at the same time.
We've got our big old cabinet, and we are starting to work on the drawer slide supports. My first hole is going to be 4 inches wide, so this entire thing should be 8.5 inches. Okay, so I got to make that measurement now. Now it's feeling real cute. It is only a matter of time before I fuck it up. Plumbing's gonna go through there. The door is gonna be here. This is where the cargo door is. Things are coming along. As far as the infrastructure goes, there's pocket holes and The exterior is attached directly from the top and the bottom with normal wood screws, and then this entire thing will get screwed into the floor of my van with construction screws. Mírame, mira, mira, mírame. At some point, stopped recording, but this is the front fascia. I put some liquid nail glue behind it. We'll have some wood filler come in and do this stuff. This whole front fascia will be painted. There will be a hinge here for this door. The door will cover all of this. This is the point in the build where I just get really excited. All my hard work is starting to pay off, even if it's not perfect. I did that. This is the name of the IKEA tabletop I'm using. If I didn't get it for free, I probably wouldn't be using it. But I got it for free, so. I don't know why I didn't anticipate this, but that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like inside. Huh. So this is the vibe. This will be the countertop, and then this here will fold down, be a collapsible for if I'm cooking, I want to extend it and pop it up. The only issue is the top laminate did crack, but for me, I think that's okay. My goal is to live with it like this for a year, and then or even a couple months, and then put some checkerboard or some design of vinyl, and then maybe even tile it over at some point. I'm the type of person that I likes to change my surroundings quite frequently, and I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this countertop, and then when I want to retire it, I'm just gonna put it in a butcher block. For me, I think that this weird laminate countertop is gonna work. I'm gonna edge band the sides. Again, first time building. I'm grateful the internet exists because I'm learning so much, but I'm not gonna hold myself to a standard of crazy professionalism because this is supposed to be fun. This is not supposed to be high stakes, okay? Yeah, bitch. The laminate got a little rip, but the faucet covers that. Dog, this dust has gotten everywhere. You see that? At this point, I'd almost rather be cutting wood, but I'm not. It's all over. It looks like I'm covered in pollen, and I'm not. It's whatever corkboardy type material this is. I'm using liquid nail glue to just make sure it adheres to the top, and then from underneath I will screw in. It's a very thin, like cardboardy material, so it might wiggle around, which is why I'm giving the extra security of the liquid nail glue.
Going straight on.
Opposed to
Something.
got some weather coming in, so this is as much as I could adhere it right now. I'm gonna come through a little later and add screws off camera. I gotta fight this rain. garbage. I could spend the extra time and I could get it extremely flush. I mean, that's not too shabby.
Come on now. Come on now. I just want to see if I do it this way. That's where the hole is. Ideally, what I would like to have is one coming into here and one coming into here where there's like a split off, but just because of the nature and the size that I have available, I think it'll have to be a manual thing. So I'll just keep an eye on this. When I see it starts to bulge, it gets a little high. I don't really want to carry it when it's, you know, this full. So we'll just keep it here. I'll unscrew my P-trap, my flexible P-trap. I'll screw it into this one, put a cap on, call it a day. I'm gonna use some deck screws to attach this to the floor. Bumpy. It's bumpy. It's a little bumpy. Okay. Bonk, 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 bonk on the wall. Okay, whatever. Not too bad. I mean, whoa, there's a car accident. I mean, you saw it here first. She ain't moving. For my first cabinet, I'm pretty happy.
Thanks for sticking around. This was part 1 of part 2 as I pimp out the passenger side of my DIY camper van. Next episode, expect to see all things PEX plumbing, water pump, water heater, and outdoor shower.